Good afternoon, baseball way of lifers. How we all doing? Happy Friday afternoon to you. I guess by now you've heard the news that Nick Markakis has decided to hang it up. And I just want to pay tribute to Nick and the fabulous career he had. He's one of those players. I don't think we appreciated all he did while he was a player, but he was quite an integral piece for both the Baltimore Orioles and the Atlanta Braves. And I think his career should be celebrated, and that's what we'll be doing here. He basically told The Athletic today that he was done playing and he was a free agent, and I don't think Atlanta was going to try to keep him or anything. So it was basically, I guess, mutual agreement that Nick was just going to retire and move on from the Braves, because I'm not even sure if a team would have picked him up at this point. But you never know. I mean, he is at this point in his career, he could have been a good utility player, and we can see that he was able to contribute the last few years. So I guess every athlete's time has come, and Nick will have to move on. And I wish him nothing but the best. I think people don't realize the fact that he had 2,388 career hits, which is quite impressive in this day and age. He did make the All-Star team in 2018 and was in one win, I should say, of reaching the World Series with the Braves last year. So he almost got to the promised land. And that's what makes us a little bit bittersweet, is the fact that he almost got there. The Braves were up 3-1 the World Series to get to the World Series against the Dodgers, and lost the last three games. But the accolades are pouring in for Nick. Brian Snitker called Markakis the consummate pro in everything he did. And I respect Brian Snitker as a baseball man. He knows his stuff, and we can see the job he's doing with the Braves. So if anyone knows, it was Brian. And he talked to Nick on Thursday about his retirement plans, and he had nothing but kind words to say about Nick. And like I said, he's had a long career. For those of us who've been around, we can remember Nick when he broke in with the Orioles in 2006, and he played at least 104 games every season. So he was reliable and dependable, and he finished with a career batting average of 288. That's not too bad. And as far as I'm concerned, he was the ultimate team player. He did whatever it took to win, and played great defense. Like I said, the team always came first with Nick, and that's one thing I admired about him. And I always felt no matter what team he played for, either the Braves or the Orioles, or he played on any other team, he made them a better team just by his mere presence. Now, last year was a little bit of a controversial one because he opted out of the pandemic-shortened season, but then he changed his mind and returned to the Braves in a part-time role. And it's kind of nice that he did, because he hit a walk-off home run in his first game back and nearly reached the World Series for the first time. The Braves won 2 playoff World Series last year. It was a magic carpet ride. If you remember, the Braves were very entertaining in the postseason, and it was good to have Nick contribute to that cause. And it was the first time they even won a playoff World Series since 2001. So Nick's contributions will be remembered for last year for a long, long time by Braves fans. And like I said, they could have rewrote history with just one more win against the Dodgers when they were up 3-1. Who knows what would have happened in the baseball world if the Braves actually won that series? What would have happened to the Dodgers, the Braves, et cetera, et cetera. But that's just the way the game is. Sometimes you just never know. But I guess the majority of success for Nick was with the Orioles. And he was loved in Baltimore, and he twice batted 300 and had a pair of 100 RBI seasons with the Orioles. He had double-figure homers every year in Baltimore, including career best 23 in 2007. So he gave you good at-bats, good pop in the bat, and like I said, he was loved in Baltimore. And then he decided to join the Braves as a free agent in 2015, and I guess he just wanted to be near where he was living, but the Braves were not that good at the time. So Nick was part of the rebuilding process, and he was there to help guide the young Braves to where they are today. And I don't think that will ever be forgotten. So he's well appreciated by the Braves organization. And like I said, in 2018, they did win the NL East title, and Markakis did play a key role. So that was nice to see that it all worked out for him in the long run. Brian Snitker even said he brought exactly what we were looking for: the stability, the professionalism. He was accountable to everybody. He went through some tough times here, but he's to be commended for that. So very, very nice words from Brian Snitker. And like I said, in 2018, when they did win the NL East title, Nick came up big. He played all 162 games, batted .297 with 14 home runs, 93 RBIs, and he was selected to the All-Star game for the first time. So it was good to see him finally get rewarded with an All-Star berth. It's good to see him have a career-like year with the Braves and to actually lead them to the playoffs after a few very hard years for him with Atlanta. After that, he had limited time playing with the Braves, but he was still productive, I should say, and immensely popular with his teammates. Great clubhouse guy. And Brian Snitker said we got a game away from the World Series. I would have loved to do that for him. He was what the Atlanta Braves were all about. And I think he's what baseball is all about. And I'll miss Nick. I mean, I wasn't a fan of any of his teams, but I always admired watching him play. He was, to me, I said that's what a ball player should be. It's like a Nick Markakis. So hats off to Nick. I wish him all the best, and I hope he enjoys his retirement. So I hope you enjoyed this little video tribute to Nick. If you did, hit like. If you didn't, please hit dislike. Feel free to leave comments. And if you want to see all the videos that pop up here, please subscribe to the YouTube channel just by hitting subscribe. So once again, thanks for your time. Have a great day. Play ball. And remember, adios.